All right, when you last left me, I was about to start a whatnot auction. I haven't just yet started that whatnot auction, but I had just picked up a drum set, and it was free on the side of the road, really high quality, older, but still awesome. And I had $606 worth of listings, 14 or 15 listings. This is the snare drum. I listed it really cheap because it's very dirty, like it's supposed to be white. And then this rim is replaceable, but it is worn completely out. And so I listed it for $25. $29.99 free shipping. I just made sure all of mine were the cheapest ones you could buy because I got it for free and I want it to sell quick, and I think it will. And I didn't even wipe most of it down, so it's not like I've got like I should expect to get top dollar for it. So $30 on that, and we've got 18 other orders to pull real quick. I've got to be done in less than an hour. This is a silk jacket. 100% silk. They had it for $8 at Goodwill, and I caught it. I didn't buy it when I first saw it, and it was still there when it was half off, so I bought it for $4, and it sold for $17.99 plus shipping. Vintage Taz umbrella with a wooden handle. This has been around forever. I don't have any idea how long I've had it or where it came from. Sold for $19.99 plus shipping. Vintage Cardinals satin jacket. DeLong is normally a good brand on these really older things. Anita, I've had that coming up on a year, and it sold on an offer today for $21.02. Free shipping. I think I gave $5 for it about a year ago. Eli Cattleman, tall man, large, tall, pearl snap. This pattern doesn't do anything for me, but a pearl snap, a large, tall, I'm going to pick up pretty much every time. I know I paid $5.44 for that about 2 weeks ago, and it sold for $17.09 plus shipping. I don't know how long I've had this. I don't remember where it came from. It's a ringer when you see the collar here and there. Now, if you look here, it tells you S09. That's when it was made, 2009. It looks older. Cool looking shirt, sold for $15 plus shipping. Paid $3 for this at the same sale where I got this one, and it says Dennis on it. G&D Transport is a local logistics company. For some reason, this is going to Wisconsin, and her daughter needs it by the weekend, so I need to make sure and get it out tomorrow, priority, and it sold for $15. So this was kind of a strange thing. I was on Whatnot the other day, and this Albert Bell and Carlos Baerga ball came up, and I was like, oh, it's going to go no sale for $1. I'll take it for $1. And then I was like, the case would be cool. And then it arrived, and it's autographed. And now there's no COA. And turns out there's a lot of these balls because of whatever this event was. And I ended up taking $10.80 plus shipping on an offer. It's been listed for a couple weeks, but there's a bunch out there, so I might as well take what money I can get. And I'm not into it very much because I didn't even know it was autographed, so I bought it for $1. But a little KitchenAid chopper the other day. It had the motor, and it had 2 cups, and one cup had a lid, and the other cup didn't have a lid. And the motor. Spent $5 on the whole thing, and this cup with no... Oh, it's got like hard water spots in it. I was like, what is that? This thing sold for $19 free shipping. The one with the lid sold for $19 plus shipping. Retro truckload sale. I paid $10 for this. I thought it would sell fast. It is the vintage one and not the 90s reissue. And it still has the card inside of it. And I've had it listed for $40 for the last 6 months, and I took a $35 offer, free shipping, just to get it sold. Paid $8 for this sweater just a couple weeks ago, and it is made in Ireland of wool, and it's a nice looking women's fisherman cardigan sweater, and it sold for $34 free shipping. But the buyer asked about the measurements and then bought it before I could answer their question. And my brother and my buddy 6x6 both said that they had that happen to them this week. somebody asked a question, and then before you even see the question, they paid for the item. So I went ahead and sent her the message of the measurements after it's paid for, but then I haven't heard back from her, so I don't know if those are good measurements or if she's just ignoring me. You guys know I like selling cassette storage. And that's what this is. I paid $3 for it. It sold for $12.90 plus shipping. Usually I do $30 free shipping, but look at this. When was the last time you saw a Walmart tag that looked like that? Buyers all in at $27, so $30 free shipping, $12 plus $13, $14 shipping. Don't matter to me, I guess. This is a men's small majestic Cubs jersey. Matt Garza. It's not in great condition, and it's sold several times and then never been paid for. So to get $14 free shipping paid for, I'm glad to see it gone. These two Kodak memory cards, SD, 2 gigabyte SD cards. It's 2 of them. They were strapped together for $2.50 at Goodwill when I found them like a week ago, and they sold for $20 free shipping and couldn't possibly be easier to mess with. This Metallica Puss head I picked up for 50 cents at a yard sale. XL from Uniqlo, I think, UT. Nothing on the back, pretty generic. Still sold on an offer for $16.19 plus shipping. Quick tip, and it may seem really obvious, but sometimes people don't think about stuff like this. You're folding this up to put it in a poly mailer. Don't fold it this way, which would be natural. Fold it the other way, because the only thing that can bust on this sweater is the buttons, and now they're protected. So there they are, all but these two things are packaged. And now it is 8:44, and I have a show starting at 9:10. So I'm gonna go tuck in my wife and get started on a Whatnot show. Well, that's the auction, folks. That was 45 minutes of me giving books away. I moved probably 100 books for $30. I ended up having to lot everything together that sold in any way whatsoever. And by the end of the auction, I had like 4 people. And I was like, who wants to start 25 books for $4, which is 16 cents a piece? And somebody bought 2 of those lots, which finished us off. Got 50 books for $8 plus whatever the shipping was. And they had bought 1 other thing. So I had 3 buyers spend essentially $10 a piece. But I'm getting rid of the books, which is a fantastic thing. I just hoped to make a little bit more money. I thought this niche would perform better than it did. Maybe it's Westerns. Maybe it's that it's a Monday night. Maybe it's Maybelline. Maybe it was Memphis. But selling some books. I'm going to go to bed. We got a lot of things to ship tomorrow and an early start. Probably try to hit some thrift stores tomorrow too. All right, guys. So we had a couple of things sell overnight. It is Tuesday morning, and the Whatnot show did not go according to plan. Maybe I already talked about that. But I had 2 more things sell overnight. More stuff out of the free drums. And that is this thing. It's an Xbox 360 Wi-Fi internet adapter or something. Wireless networking adapter. Sells for 20 bucks. And it was free in that box. And then Mr. T, the best bike ever. Are you kidding me with this thing? This was 50 cents at Goodwill, just in the kids' books. 1985. You guys can pause and read along if you want. It sold for $10 plus shipping. Looks like these girls are having a fight, and Mr. T is gonna come in and save the day. Mr. T thinks that bike is cool. Mr. T pities the fool who doesn't like that bicycle, and he is riding off on somebody's bike. I'm legitimately just archiving this book so you guys can pause it and read it if you want, because it's so ridiculous. So those 2 things will be super easy to get shipped this morning, and then we can start listing some more stuff. I already have the shipping done for the Whatnot. I still got it, guys. I don't know if you can see I'm sweating. Played Dad and Asher versus Levi, Judah, and Caleb. And me and Asher won on a 2 from downtown by Dad. put us up 11-8, playing to 11, win by 2. Yeah, that felt good. I'm still bigger enough than Judah that I can beat him at basketball.